It's a true pleasure and honor to stand before you today. It fills me with immense joy to see so many bright, passionate, and ambitious individuals who are eager to change the world through entrepreneurship. In the world of business, every journey begins with a dream, but it is shaped and propelled by opportunities. Today, I want to talk to you about one of the most powerful lessons I have learned in my life and career. The importance of grabbing every opportunity you see. It is not the circumstances of our lives that dictate our success, but how we perceive and act on the opportunities around us. I wasn't born into a wealthy family. I didn't have connections or powerful backers. Like many of you, I started from humble beginnings. Growing up in Hangzhou, China, my life was far from privileged. My family struggled, and I failed my college entrance exams twice. I applied for 30 different jobs and was rejected by every single one, including a job at KFC. Yet, despite the countless rejections, I never lost hope. Why? Because I realized that opportunities don't always come in shiny packages. They often come disguised as challenges, struggles, or even failures. Many people wait for the perfect opportunity. They wait for the stars to align, for the economy to improve, or for someone to give them a helping hand. But let me tell you a secret. Opportunity is everywhere. You have to train your eyes to see it and your heart to seize it. Sometimes the greatest opportunities are hidden in the things most people overlook. When I first heard about the internet in 1994, few people in China even knew what it was. But I saw something different. I saw a bridge that could connect people, businesses, and ideas from every corner of the world. It wasn't obvious. There were many skeptics, and even I didn't fully understand how the internet worked. But I knew that this was an opportunity that I couldn't afford to miss. In 1999, when I started Alibaba, we didn't have money. I had to persuade 17 of my friends to pool together what little we had. We worked out of my apartment, and none of us had any experience in technology or international trade. But we had one thing that outweighed all our disadvantages. We believed in the opportunity we had. We knew that if we could create a platform for small businesses in China to sell their products globally, we would be solving a huge problem. And today, Alibaba is one of the largest e-commerce companies in the world. Not because I'm a genius, but because I grabbed the opportunity that was right in front of me. Lesson number 1, don't wait for opportunities to be perfect. They never will be. They might be disguised as hard work, risk, or even failure. But if you believe in them, seize them, and work relentlessly, they can change your life. Entrepreneurs are problem solvers. Every great business exists because it solves a problem. Think about it. Why do we need Uber? Because people needed a faster, more efficient way to travel. Why do we need Amazon? Because people wanted easier access to products. Why does Alibaba exist? Because small businesses in China needed a platform to reach the global market. Every problem is an opportunity in disguise. The bigger the problem, the greater the opportunity. But most people look at problems and see only frustration, fear, or risk. Entrepreneurs look at problems and see potential. When I started Alibaba, I saw how difficult it was for small businesses in China to access the global market. Many of them had great products, but they didn't have the tools or resources to reach international buyers. That was a problem, a big one. And I knew that if we could solve that problem, we wouldn't just be creating a business. We would be empowering millions of small businesses to grow and succeed. So I ask you, as entrepreneurs, what problems do you see around you? What challenges are people facing in your community, your country, or your industry? Don't just think about how you can make money, think about how you can solve those problems. Because when you solve a problem, the money will follow. For example, in Africa, I've seen countless entrepreneurs solving problems that no one else wants to tackle. Entrepreneurs are bringing affordable solar energy to rural communities. Others are building mobile payment systems that allow people without bank accounts to participate in the economy. These entrepreneurs aren't waiting for someone else to fix things. They are grabbing the opportunity to be the change makers in their communities. Lesson number 2. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, look for problems. The bigger the problem, the greater the opportunity. And remember, every problem is an opportunity in disguise. Let's be honest, entrepreneurship is not easy. It's a path filled with obstacles, rejections, and setbacks. But I want you to remember one thing. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. If you fear failure, you will never take the risks necessary to succeed. I failed many times in my life. I failed my university entrance exams. I failed to get jobs. My first 2 internet ventures failed. But each failure taught me something invaluable. Each failure brought me closer to understanding the right way to do things. Many people give up after their first failure. But if you look at the most successful entrepreneurs in the world, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Richard Branson, they all failed many times before they succeeded. The key is to learn from your failures and keep moving forward. In the early days of Alibaba, we faced countless failures. There were moments when we didn't know if we would survive another month. We faced competition from big companies like eBay, and we didn't have the resources to compete with them on an even playing field. But we didn't give up. We learned from our mistakes, we adapted, and we found new ways to succeed. So my advice to you is this: don't be afraid to fail. When you fail, you learn. And when you learn, you grow. Embrace failure as part of your journey. It is through failure that you will find the path to success. Lesson number 3. Failure is a necessary part of the entrepreneurial journey. Don't let it discourage you. Let it teach you. Each failure brings you closer to success. The world is changing faster than ever before. New technologies, new industries, and new markets are emerging every day. As entrepreneurs, it is crucial to stay curious and open to learning. When I started Alibaba, I knew nothing about technology or the internet, but I was curious. I wanted to learn everything I could about how the internet worked and how it could be used to solve problems. I surrounded myself with people who knew more than I did. I asked questions, read books, and never stopped learning. In today's world, the opportunities are endless. But to seize them, you need to constantly educate yourself. You need to be open to new ideas, new technologies, and new ways of thinking. If you close yourself off to learning, you will miss out on the opportunities that are right in front of you. For example, artificial intelligence, blockchain, and digital currencies are transforming industries around the world. If you're not paying attention to these technologies, you could miss out on huge opportunities. But if you stay curious, if you continue to learn, you will be in a position to take advantage of these opportunities when they arise. Lesson number 4, stay curious and never stop learning. The more you learn, the more opportunities you will be able to see and seize. No one succeeds alone. Behind every successful entrepreneur is a team of talented, dedicated people who share the same vision. One of the most important lessons I've learned is that you are only as good as the people you surround yourself with. When I started Alibaba, I didn't know much about technology or international trade, but I had a team of people who did. These people believed in the same vision I had, and together we were able to build something much greater than any of us could have done alone. As entrepreneurs, it's important to build a team that complements your skills and shares your passion. Find people who are smarter than you in areas where you are weak. Find people who are dedicated and hardworking. And most importantly, find people who believe in your vision. Your team is your greatest asset. With the right people by your side, you can overcome any obstacle and seize any opportunity. Lesson number 5. Surround yourself with people who share your vision and complement your skills. Together, you can achieve much more than you ever could alone. Finally, I want to leave you with one of the most important lessons I've learned in my life. Have a vision that is bigger than yourself. Don't just think about how you can make money or build a successful business. Think about how you can make the world a better place. At Alibaba, our vision was never just to make money. We wanted to create a platform that would empower small businesses and entrepreneurs around the world. We wanted to create jobs, opportunities, and prosperity for millions of people. That vision is what kept us going during the toughest times. It gave us the motivation to push forward when others gave up. As an entrepreneur, your vision should be about more than just yourself. It should be about the impact you can make on the world. When you have a vision that is bigger than yourself, you will be driven by a sense of purpose. You will have the motivation to keep going, no matter how tough the journey gets. Lesson number 6. Have a vision that is bigger than yourself. Think about the impact you want to make on the world, and let that vision guide everything you do. In conclusion, I want to remind you that the world is full of opportunities more than at any other time in history. The internet, technology, and globalization have opened up doors that were once closed to us. But these opportunities will not wait for you. You have to be bold, courageous, and willing to take risks. Remember, opportunities are everywhere. You just have to see them. Every problem is an opportunity in disguise. Don't be afraid to fail. Stay curious and never stop learning. Surround yourself with the right people. Have a vision that is bigger than yourself. You are the future of entrepreneurship. You are the ones who will solve the problems of tomorrow, create jobs, and change the world. So don't wait. Grab all the opportunities you see. The world is waiting for you. Thank you.